Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Asia, a marriage and family therapist associate for Push Counseling and Coaching in Dallas, Texas. And today I will be addressing 5 frequently asked questions about couples therapy. But before we get started, as always, make sure that you like, subscribe, and if you have any questions that are not addressed in here, make sure that you leave it in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get to it. This is actually a very common question. And the truth of the matter is, you can come to couples therapy for a variety of reasons. It doesn't just have to be for infidelity or because you're on the brink of divorce and you want to try this one last thing. You can come just because you keep having the same arguments over and over again. Your relationship could be doing super well, but y'all can't agree on this one thing, and you can come to couples therapy. Or some people come because they've lost a child or because of transitional things like a new job or moving to a new location or retirement, empty nesters. Additionally, if you just feel like that there is a rift between the two of you, you're experiencing some emotional distance, those are also reasons that you should come. So it really just depends on you. If there's something that the two of you could work on, which there is, then that is a great reason for you to come to couples therapy. What to expect depends on each therapist. It's going to vary depending on the therapist. As far as me, for the first session that we have together, I will separate the husband and wife or the partners to be able to identify what is the issue from each person's perspective. Give you the opportunity to speak freely without having the other person there, which can be a little intimidating, but it's worth it. And then from then on, we will work on communication. We'll work on some different exercises. We will practice gratitude within our sessions. We'll just do different things to help bring out the best in you two and help you to identify the ways in which you are trying with your partner. The length of time for couples therapy is going to depend on the therapist as well as the couple. So most sessions, honestly, are about 50 minutes long, and that may not seem like a lot of time, but it is. And sometimes they can even be like an hour and 20 minutes, which is, roughly an hour and a half. And it also depends on how, the duration of it. So you can be in couples therapy for weeks, or you could be in there for years. It really just depends on the severity of the situation. Now, this is another common question. It makes it a little difficult for therapists to work with a unit when both people are not on board. So it's important for you to talk with your partner and explain how therapy is important to the relationship, how it's not one person putting blame on the other person or the therapist and the client teaming up on the other person, but instead it is the two of you working together as a team to get to the root of an issue. It could be familial issues, it could be, the job, it could be love languages, it could be a variety of things. So once you have that conversation with your partner and the two of you are on board, I would say go ahead and schedule a session. And even if the partner is not on board, explain to them the importance of couples therapy and what it can really do to the relationship. I mean, you could even show them this video. A lot of therapists also have free consultations. So if they have questions or they're feeling just, embarrassed or ashamed or whatever, make sure you let them know that as well, that couples therapy is nothing to be ashamed of. We all have issues in our life. We all have issues in our relationships, in our jobs, and in anything else. When you're not feeling healthy within your body, you go to the doctor. When you're not feeling spiritually healthy, you go to the pastor. Same thing when you're not feeling mentally healthy or relationally healthy. It's okay for you to go seek help. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I would suggest that the two of you, once you have had this conversation on what couples therapy is, once you've done the consultation, go ahead and give it a try. Give it a try for a couple sessions and just see what it's like and see. You might not make a lot of progress within 2 sessions, so we're not fairies. We can't just wave a magic wand and then fix your problems. It's up to you to be able to put in the work. But if you try those sessions, you might find that you actually like it. You might find that it's actually worth it. So when you're looking for a couples therapist, it's important that you look for someone who specializes or has experience in the issue that you're facing. So if you're dealing with infidelity, it's important for you to find a therapist who has dealt with infidelity, maybe not in their personal life or maybe in their personal life, but has the experience, has the education that will help them to work with someone who's dealing with infidelity. If you're dealing with the loss of a child, there are people who specialize in that as well. If you're dealing with just communication issues or one of you is not knowing where to go in life and that's affecting the other person. Because truth of the matter is, everything you do, everything that happens to you is going to affect your partner as well. You're going to make sure that you find someone who has experience in that. And you can go to Psychology Today. If you're in Dallas, then you can also contact me and look for therapists. You can go to Therapy for Black Girls. I also have another video where I talk about how to find therapists. So that's all the questions that I have for today. Hopefully I answered those clearly and that you understand. If you have further questions, or if there's a question that you have that I didn't answer, make sure that you leave that comment in the comment section. Make sure you also send this to your partner, send it to a friend, send it to a family member, whoever that you feel like needs to go to couples therapy. Don't be messy. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.